Hey everybody, David Guerra here. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Welcome. I want to talk about, well, suddenly the use of social media generated personal data has become a hot topic. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Cambridge Analytica and using the acquired Facebook user data to be, it's become a point of contention. It's become a talking point. Governments are asking for explanations. They want to know what's going on, what's happened. And is this the beginning of something? And something to think about. How many of you know what is happening with the other public-facing data you generate every day, every single day, sometimes more than once a day? Folks, I'm talking about, and I don't have one here. Yes, I do. I am talking about your receipts, your grocery receipts. When you go grocery shopping, have you stopped to look at that grocery receipt? How much data are you generating? You know, it tells the supermarket, it tells its suppliers, it tells its advertisers, and any other interested persons or parties a lot about you specifically. It tells when you prefer to do your big monthly shopping trip. It lets them know what time you prefer to go shopping. It tells them when you use coupons, what coupons you're using, what you're buying. They want to know what cleaner you use. They know what type of cleaner you use and why you're using it. Is it just for one thing or is it an all-purpose? You just want whatever. Think about it. Look at that data you are generating every time you go to the grocery store. And who gets that data? Who's controlling that data? Sure, the supermarket uses it to restock inventory, but they also know things like, well, the ages of the people in your household or the people you're buying for, you're purchasing for. Now, I love me Captain Crunch. I love Captain Crunch, but I am not in that 8 to 16 age bracket. No, I'm far from it, but I love Captain Crunch. I love Count Chocula. You see where I'm going with this? So sometimes, you know, they know exactly, especially Captain Crunch, Count Chocula. That means somebody who's been a long-time cereal eater. Now they start narrowing things down, and think about that. Same thing. They know who's vegan. They know who has more of a vegetarian lifestyle. They know who's a more meat and potatoes kind of person. They really, truly do. And so do the advertisers, so do the suppliers, so do any other interested parties that are following along. And that generated data, you're allowing it to happen. You're creating it. You walk into that store, you're creating it. The moment you pick up and you pay for something, there it is. Something to think about. They also know your average income. They also know when things are a little tight, and they know when you have a little bit more disposable income. They know when you have a birthday or a celebration in your life, because you don't always buy that certain type of cake with frosting and a pan associated with that, and it's on that shopping list. Guess what? They also know who you are. Because at the bottom, when you pay by debit card or credit card or however you pay, it's got the last couple of digits of your card number. They don't need to know the entire card number. They just need to know those last 4 digits. And then they apply those last 4 digits on other stores. When you go to the drugstore, when you go to the huge megalomart, they apply those last 4 and they start shaping a pattern of who that person is, of 1, 2, 3, 4, of who customer 1, 2, 3, 4 is. It's happening, folks. It truly is happening. So the question is do you know what your grocery stores are doing? Do you know what Safeway, Wegmans, Aldi, Kroger's, and all those other large or small supermarkets are doing with your data? Something to think about. It's time to ask those questions. Because again, something is happening. They know more about you than you think they do. And folks, that's the bottom line. It truly is happening. So get out there. And remember, when you walk into your store, remember there's no huge sign that says you can opt out of sharing your data. I don't see it there. If you see it there, let me know. Folks, my name is David Guerra. I'll talk to you soon.